Hello, and welcome to this special Q&A video with Andromedan contactee Alex Collier. In today's video, we're sharing an exclusive sneak peek from the latest webinar's question and answer session. If you'd like to dive deeper and watch the full webinar replay, it's available for just $6.99 over at alexcollier.tv, exclusively for our community of truth seekers. Before we get started, we'd be so grateful if you could like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to get notified of all new videos. Your support helps spread Alex's messages from the Andromedans to more people around the world. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Whether it's your thoughts, a question, or even just an emoji, every comment counts, and we read them all. Your feedback and engagement really make a difference. If you'd like to show a little extra support, consider clicking the Super Thanks button, the heart with a $sign, to give a tip. Every bit helps us continue to bring you more content from Alex Collier. Now, let's get into this special Q&A with Alex.
Dear Alex, I so enjoyed the webinar with George Cavasilis last week and wonder what your thoughts are on what he said about the pineal gland being an implant by the Anunnaki and our bodies negating it and calcifying it. Could it be because it was a control source by these beings? I always felt that the heart chakra was superior to the pineal gland, and this kind of made sense to me. Please share your thoughts on this. Thanks as always for your continuous work here on Earth.
Thank you, Lucio, Miss Grouse. I'm not confident that that is accurate. And you know, George is an extraordinary guy. He's, and he's certainly committed to his position. I can't say that that it's true or that it's not true. So, but let me just say this. There are people on the planet and in the past who have lived a very clean life energetically and nutritionally, who have been very healthy, who had phenomenal psychic gifts. Many of them became seers. Others became writers. Others philosophers. And it was more than just the heart. They saw things. They saw things that were well into the future. You today have sages, shamans, who have lived in a very specific way, a very strict way, that can look at someone and see right through them and know just about everything about you. Now, is that just heart? Or is that the brain? Is that the pineal gland? Now, let's go back to Project Blue Brain in Switzerland. Let's go back to the original 1,500 people that they used the topographical mapping of the brain on. Let's go back to the idea that each one of them had different multidimensional structures in their brain. Now, they have pineal glands, all right? Calcified or not calcified, they have a pineal gland. And one of the things that absolutely amazed those researchers, those scientists, was that as they were viewing these multidimensional structures in these individuals' brains, these multidimensional structures going from 5 to 11th density were all turned on. They were communicating. Somewhere with something or someone. The pineal gland, if it was a weapon, wasn't stopping the communication. If it was part of the brain, if it is a natural part of the brain, it could very well be that because we have not been taught to exercise it, to call forth it, to send energy to it, that it has become atrophied in our own minds. Because, who talks about the pineal gland? It's been fringe knowledge for a very, very long time. So I could see both sides of this. But it's not getting in my way. It's not getting in my way. And it shouldn't get in anybody else's way if it was put there by the Anunnaki, which we do not know. Okay? We just don't know. And we don't know that it's a remnant of interbreeding with other different star nations that have pineal glands. You see, we just simply don't know. So how can we make a judgment on this and throw it away, or go to war over something that we do not have the answers to? Okay. Regarding the chakra system, the reason I didn't make any comments is because he was my guest and I like George, but I don't have to agree with everything he says, but I can still like him, and I do. I do. I think he's funny as hell. Um, uh, I, other star nations have their physicality has a chakra system, an energy system in their bodies. So now were ours tweaked? It's possible. Could they have been inverted? That's possible. Does that mean that it's unnatural? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So I don't have all the answers or all the pieces. And until I do, I'm not ever going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. So I listen to both sides. I weigh it and I investigate it. And the minute that I can have a moment to communicate with Mornay and I can ask him these questions, I will do so. Um, and it's not 24/7, sadly. It's not. I don't have a chip, an implant. And the A's don't believe in it either. So it was never going to happen. So I don't have the cellular speed dial. Do them. Uh, but that's where I'm at with it. I'll listen and I'll investigate it. I'll go within, see how I feel. But I could see both sides. But there are many advanced civilizations out there that have a chakra system, and they're evolving miraculously. And the same would go with regarding the pineal gland. The calcification of the pineal gland. What is it? What happens to the brain, to the pineal gland, in parts of the world where they live in a very, very clean environment? They don't drink water that has fluoride in it. They don't eat chemical-laden food, or they don't live under chemtrails. What would that be like? What does their internal organs and body look like when they're not subjected to the poisoning of our environment? I would like to know that answer. Is their pineal gland operative? Is it working? What special skills do they have? Do they have special talents? See, I don't know these answers. And that's just kind of where I'm at with it. I've listened to both sides, and I haven't made a determination or a judgment about it. So, but I have every intention of finding out, and at some point the information will come to me. I just, I've had to learn patience over the years, and that's something I do have, is patience.
Thank you so much for watching today's question and answer video. If you enjoyed it, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to stay updated on new videos. Your support truly helps us spread Alex's messages from the Andromedans and reach more people. For those interested in the complete experience, remember that the full webinar replay is available for just $6.99 at alexcollier.tv. This is where you'll find Alex's in-depth insights and answers to more questions from our community. We'd also love to hear from you. Leave a comment or drop an emoji below. We read every single comment, and your engagement really means a lot to us. To keep up with the latest from Alex Collier, you can visit alexcollier.org for more about his work, alexcollier.news to sign up for our email newsletter with the latest updates and exclusive content, and alexcollier.live for the most recent news and info. And don't miss our full library of over 250 past webinars on alexcollier.tv. Thanks again for supporting the work of Alex Collier. Your support makes it all possible, and we're truly grateful for each and every one of you. See you next time. If you would like to see the Andromedan contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we hold a live online seminar every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information on upcoming live webinars, please visit alexcollier.org.